Good morning students. Welcome back in your online class. Today we are going to learn about determinant. It is a topic of your grammar. By the determinant we are going to learn the correct use of articles or many types of determinants. In this exercise we are going to learn about the deep study of determinants. So first of all we have to start about the definition of determinants. Determiner is a word used before a noun. Always remember determiner is always used before a noun. ये noun के पहले use किया जाता है. And the noun is a name of person, place, animal or thing. To indicate which things or people we are talking about. The words are the, my, this, some, many, etc. All these are determiners. We always use these type of determiners in our English. See, few examples are here. He is a good boy. See, here good boy is a noun. Good is an adjective. Boy is a noun. A determiner indicate particular person. The boy you met is my friend. See, before the boy, the. This novel is very interesting. Before the novel, this indicating. I have some information about the accident. See, there were many people at the station. All the italic words are the determiners. That means which I pointed to you pointed on the screen are all are the determiners. Now we are going to learn about the kinds of determiners. Kinds of determiners we have to keep in our mind, then we are able to use the correct determiner at the correct place. First of all, predeterminers, all of, half of, both, double, twice, quite, rather, such, what, etc. All these are predeterminers. Articles you have read, a and the, demonstrative, this, these, that, those, possessive, my, are, your, his, her, its, their. Ordinals first, second, third, next, last. Cardinals 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 100, 1000. Quantifiers much more, no, many, any. Distributive each, every. Interrogative what, which, whose, etc. See, with the kind of these determiners we are able to understand what is the use of that particular determiner. See, first of all, we are going to learn about the articles. Articles you have started to learn from your junior class. From your first class, your teachers teach the articles a and the. So I just give a brief description about these articles. First of all, we have to read about the predeterminers. Predeterminers are the words which occur before a determiner to limit the meaning of a noun. If you want to show the limit of the noun, that means this is the ending line. So we have to use the predeterminer before the noun, and that determiner are called predeterminers. Now we are going to learn about the articles. Articles. The article system in English consists of the definite article the and the indefinite article a or n. Always remember, bifurcate in your mind only two things. There are two types of article. One is definite, second is indefinite. For the definite we have to use the. For the indefinite we have to use a or n. Where we have to use a or n, always remember before the countable noun. For where we have to use A or N if the first letter sounds of vowels. Vowels, 5 vowels in English: A, E, I, O, U. If the sound of the first letter is belong to vowels, you have to use N. Or if the sound belongs to consonant, consonant remaining alphabets are called consonant, you have to use A. Clear? Then where we have to use the? For the using of the, you have to remember few things. See, the definite article the. We can use the definite article before any common noun. That means for the common noun we have to use the. See, the boys. Boys is the common noun. River. River is the common noun. Whenever we use a river word, you have to use the. We use the definite article to refer to the specific person or things. See, specific person. Specific person. Wait. Is highlighted with a dark color. It has been written a specific person only. No another word. It has been written here. See, come to the next point. The definite article is used to refer to the things that are only one in the world. If we are pointing the thing that is only in the world, like sun, earth, moon, that time we have to use always the with them. Then you will see. We use a definite article with the words such as school, university, prison. Prison, do you know? Yes, we have to call jail. Particular building, for indicating the particular building, we have to use the before the building. Then definite article may be used with the countable nouns that are used in the singular to refer to things more general. When we are going to talk about the countable noun. See, countable noun, or if the thing is a singular. If the thing is a singular, that time and we have to use in a general way, not in a specific way. जब हम उसे particularly बात नहीं कर रहे, general way में बात कर रहे हैं, that time we have to use the. Definite article is used with the time expression. At the time, for showing the time, we have to use the, like the morning. It is the specific time, morning, evening, at the night. All these are the specific time. That time we have to use the before that. Definite article is used before a noun that is followed by a relative clause or the preposition. Is any relative clause in the statement, or if the statement going to start with the prepositional clause of the phrase. Prepositional clause, that means the clause or the group of the words contains preposition, like in, into. All these are preposition before, after, it. These are called the prepositions. The definite article is used to refer to the familiar things we use regularly. For the general things which we are using regularly in a daily routine, so that time we have to use the before that. Like she looked at the ceiling. Ceiling is the common thing, and daily we have to interact or we have to in a contact with the ceiling. That's why we have to use the word the before that. The definite articles generally used before a noun which is followed by of. The definite article is used before the names of the large public buildings. That means public, for the public buildings, we have to be used the, like the Taj Mahal, like the city mall. That means the specific building of the city where the people used to go. The definite article used before the superlative adjective. Superlative adjective means there is a comparison between the person and the होल ग्रुप और किसी व्यक्ति के बीच में जब हम कंपैरिजन करते हैं तब हम सुपरलेटिव डिग्री का यूज करते हैं. तो ऐसे टाइम पर वी हैव टू यूज द, लाइक ही इज द बेस्ट बॉय इन द क्लास. इन द क्लास, क्लास इज अ ग्रुप एंड वी हैव टू कंपेयर द बॉय विद द होल क्लास. We use the definite article before the nationals of the country and the continent. Before the name of the country and continent, we have to use the article. For famous books, mountain ranges, rivers, for all these, before that, we have to use the article the to indicate the specification of the noun. This is enough for the articles. In the next video, we are going to learn about the demonstrative and the furthermore determiners. Thank you for the day.
Good morning, students. Welcome back in your class. Today we are going to read the remaining part of the determiners, and the remaining part of determiners is the indefinite articles. In the video number 2, we are discussing about indefinite article a and n. Let's start to understand where we use a and where we use n. See, the indefinite article a and n are used when we talk about the people in a general or indefinite way. When we are talking about the people or the nouns, talking to the people about the noun in an indefinite way or in a general way, we have to be used a or n. See, where we have to be used a and where we have to be used n is, the article a is used before the word which begins with a consonant sound, and the word begins with a vowel sound, we have to be used n. First of all, that we have to recall and memorize what are the vowels and what are the consonants. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Yes, there are 5 vowels and we have to remember the word producing the sounds of are helping in the word which change the pronunciation of the word is called vowels, and the remaining alphabets rather than A, E, I, O, U are called consonant. If your word starts with the sound of, just emphasize on it, with the sound of A, E, I, O, U, then you will use N. Rather than this, if the sound is rather than A, E, I, O, U, you have to use the article A. Let's have a look in different sentences. See, here the word is, the sentence is, this is a unique. We are watching the alphabet is U, but don't think this U resembling the vowels, because we focused on the pronunciation, not in a written manner. See, U is presenting not a sound, a unique. That's why we have used a article here. The next is, you will see, the girl bought an orange. The word is orange and starts with alphabet O and also shows the sound of O. That's why we have to use N, and O is the vowel. The next, he is an Indian. Indian, it showing I, and same sound is there of vowel. That's why we have used N. And umbrella, U is not presenting U here with the sound of A. That's why we are using N here. Some words begins with a silent, so we use N before them. Few words, the first alphabet of the few words always be silent. When we pronouncing the word, that alphabet we will not pronounce, like he is an honest. See, H, the alphabet H is silent. We start to pronounce the word from the O. That's why we are using N here. The next word is he is an heir to the throne. Higher. So no, we are not saying higher. It is not higher. Higher. We are producing the sound of pronunciation from E. That's why we are using N here. The next is, we use A or N before the singular countable nouns, like Kolkata is a big. Singular countable nouns like big. See, big city. The dog is an animal. We use A or N before the names of occupations and professions. This is important because these type of sentences will come in your examination. Like before the occupation and profession, or we call vocation. Like his father is an engineer. Yes, there is a sound of A and vowel sound is there. That's why we are using N. He is a pilot. He is a pilot. Pilot, P is producing the sound of consonant. There is a no sound of A, E, I, O, U. That's why we are using A article here. Now see, we use A, N before an adjective in a noun phrase. She is a good. Adjective, do you know what is the meaning of adjective? The word emphasizes noun or pronoun. That's called an adjective. See, she is a good. Good representing the girl. That's why we are using a, because good starts with a consonant sound. That's why we are using a here, and good word is an adjective. Next, she told me an interesting story. Story is how's the story? Story is an interesting, and the word interesting is an adjective. Starts with I. The pronunciation starts with the I, and the I is a vowel. That's why we are using N here. See the next, we use N with the abbreviation begins with the following letters. Just keep in your mind. Abbreviations. Abbreviations mean short forms. We use N with abbreviation begins with the following letters. See, A, F, M, I, L, M, N, O, R, S, X. If the word starts, see, they should have vowel sound. If any abbreviation starts with these, any one of these as alphabets, remember, with the sound of vowels, we have to use N before them. Like his father is N, M, P. Start. How we producing this word? M, A. A is the sound of vowels. That's why we use N here. I hope you understand this one thing also, and this is the most important thing, because these type of questions will come in your examination about the MLAs, about the vocation. Now we move towards the next determiner, and the next category is demonstrative. It shows, see the word demonstrative, it shows the action. When we pointing out the action, we use demonstrative determiners. Pointing out at the time of saying, that time we generally use our fingers, know this, that, these, those, to indicate the things. For indicating in a writing as well as in saying, we are using the demonstrative determiners. And what are the demonstrative? Count on your fingers. One, this, second, that, then these and those. Let's have a look about all these in a very precise way. We are going to discuss this. When the thing is in a singular form and nearby you, that time you will use the word, the determiner, this. And the thing is singular and it is far from you, you have to use that. And same for the these and those. These and those both are the for the plural one, these for the near one, those for the far one. See how when the things in a form of plural, that means more than one, and it is near to you, you have to use the word or the determiner these. And the thing which is far from you and it is in a plural form, that means more than one, you have to use the word those, and we call the determiner those. This, that, those, these, all these determiners showing the we are or the say or the person indicating the particular thing or the things. For indication, we are using the demonstrative determiners. I hope you understand the use of A and N as well as the demonstrative determiners. Thank you for this video, and remaining determiners we are going to learn in the next video. Thank you. Good morning students, welcome back in your class. As you know, we are learning about the determiners, and this is your video number 3, and today we are focusing on remaining determiners. Yes, in the last video we talked about the demonstrative determiners. In that we have learnt about this, that, these and those. Now we are on the possessive determiners. Possessive, first of all, we have to understand what do you mean by the possessive. Possessive means the thing and the word show you are or any other person is the owner of the thing. That is called the possession. Let's read my. Everybody knows if the things belongs to you, we use my, our, to our considered group. For this, your, his, her, its, their. We already read all these possessive determiners from our class, first now till 11. We know about all these possessive determiners. Let's have a read few examples. He is my uncle. My shows the possession on uncle. Whose uncle is? Because he knew this person. Our neighbor is a rich man. Our neighbor, because the neighbor is the person, is not only belongs to the single family. He belongs to any other family also. He is the neighbor of him as well as he is the neighbor of other one. That's why here he used the possession are. Now we are going to read the few more examples. Your daughter, the person who is standing here, we are showing the possession on the girl and as well as the relation of the girl with that one person. That's why he used the word your daughter. Daughter, everybody knows. What is her age? What is his name? Particular persons we are talking. Do you know its value? Particular things value it's asking. Their house is very big. That means he is talking about the society, and that one society had the big houses. Now we are on the next determiner number 7, ordinals. Ordinals are very easy. When we give the position to anybody else in the form of first, second, third, fourth, fifth, these are called ordinals. That means when then we are showing the position on any race, and that time we are using the word first, second, third, fifth, 36th, 37th, 60th. These type of words called ordinals. It shows the position of that thing is called the ordinals. I hope ordinals are very easy. Everybody knew. Now the next is cardinals. Cardinals are ordinary numbers like 1, 2, 3, etc. Etc. means till the countings 54, 64, 74. When we put th on that, it converted into ordinals, and we pronounce in a general way. We call the cardinals like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 till you know the countings. Like just have a look. There were only 10 boys. The 10 is the cardinal. Okay, and he got the 10th rank in the classroom. A boy got the 10th rank, and the 10th word is the ordinals. She lived for 80 years, 80, and she is celebrating 80th birthday. 80th is the ordinals and 80 is the cardinals. He has 2 daughters. 2 is the cardinal. I hope you all understand. Now the next is, yes, your determiner number 9, quantifiers. Quantifiers are much, some, several, a lot of, both, all, etc. The quantifiers refer to the quantity of things or amount of something. Point, quantity. Quantity. Quantity, several. That means many of them. A lot of. There is a difference between a several and a lot of. What are several is less than a lot of. When we talking about the people or anything which is number of them, many number of them, but is less than we needed, we called several. Much more than that, we called a lot of. Both everybody knows, all we talking about everyone. That is called all. Like, let's have a look few example. There were some people at the airport. Some people, not much more. Not much more. We are not able to count them. That's why we are showing some here. I just want to give one more interesting thing about it. There is the 2 words, some and any. Both showing the less number. But where we have to use some and where we have to use any. First of all, clear in your mind, when there is an assertive sentences, assertive positive sentence, and the sentence is assertive, that means and with the full stop. First positive sentence as well as and with the full stop, we have to be use some. Clear? When your statement is negative and it is also an assertive, that means stop with the full stop, and it has any negative word, we use only any. For positive and with the full stop, use some. Negative and with the full stop, we use any. At the time of interrogative, the sentence end with the question mark. When the sentence is in the form of interrogative, the opposite thing we have to be followed. That means, if the interrogative statement in the form of positive, we have to be use any there. And when there is a interrogative sentence has any negative word, we use some here. This is a very interesting thing we have to be keep in our mind. Plenty of people would like to have your job. Plenty, few. That means few consider the less amount, less one, much more than that, but not maximize than that. That is why we have to be use word plenty. That it shows the meaning of sufficient. I hope you understood this thing. One more most interesting thing, see. There was a little water in the jug. Many times we are confusing about a little, and the little. When, see, it always, when the statement would be there, it shows some indication to put where we put little, where put a little, and where we put the little. When, for this I am just giving a short example. When the thing is in a very less amount and somebody shows the position on it, we use the. And when the thing is in a very less amount and nobody is able to use it, is little, in totally negative form. And when there is change into positive, one can use but nobody able to distribute it, we use a little, the little. Whenever it would be there would be any clue with you. Next is distributive. Distributive means we have to be distribute the things between two or among the people, like each. When we are showing, then we are able to count the people and we are indicating the person who are present here. We use each, every. We are not able to count all the members. The difference between both of them, we are able to count, we are not able to count, but we are talking about the every member, those who are presenting in a huge crowd. When we are able to count the number of the people, each you will use, and we are not able to count the people, every we will use. Either when there is a choice, neither when there is also a choice, but in the negative form we will use this and in the positive form we will use this. Like each is used when we talk about the members of a Now let's take another example. Individual and every, when we make a general statement, both are followed by a singular countable noun. He met each guest. The minister visited every flood affected area. That means we are talking the areas where the flood had. Each request will be considered. That means we are able to count all the requests. That's why the word each we used here. I hope you all understood these. Just remember in your mind all these determiners. Today we read about ordinals, cardinals, possessive, and yes, last is distributive. The most important things is we have to know about all the determiners, because if we forget that, then general mistakes in grammar would occur, and it helps you at the time of your writing in the answers as well as the thorough writing. Thank you for this.